This is a story called A Father's Heartbreak. Heather and Mike are a young couple, both aged 30, with 8 beautiful children. Rosabella aged 8, Mila aged 7, Lily and Evie aged 6, Mark is aged 4, George aged 3, Isabel aged 18 months and baby Ella aged 2 weeks. The family have just moved into a brand new 15-bedroom, newly built house with a massive garden round the front, back and side of the house. Excuse me. It has 3 massive garages, big enough to park 4 cars in each one, and a massive driveway. Heather is a music teacher at the local school, which is a nursery, primary and high school and a sixth form college, all in the same building, and she has a massive passion for music. Mike is a proud owner of a huge car dealership and garage. However, one day Heather finds a big lump in her breast and she goes to the doctors. The doctor checked her over and sent her for an urgent mammogram at the hospital. When the results come back, they show that Heather has stage 2 breast cancer in both her breasts. The doctors give her radiotherapy, but unfortunately it doesn't work, so they give her chemotherapy. Thankfully the chemo works and Heather went into remission. Unfortunately, after just 1 month in remission, Heather's cancer came back more aggressive than the first time around. The doctors told her that not only did she need more chemotherapy, but she would need a double mastectomy too. However, just 4 weeks after her mastectomy and despite chemotherapy, the cancer had become more aggressive and had spread to every part of her body. The doctors gave her just 6 weeks to live, and all they could do was give her pain relief. However, just 2 weeks later, Heather passed away peacefully at home, with Mike, her parents, her siblings and a best friend by her side. As you can imagine, they were all devastated. 2 weeks later, the funeral was held and everyone said goodbye. About 2 weeks later, social services came to see Mike and they told him that they were taking the children away because he wasn't looking after them properly. One of them said to him, "These children are all coming with us. It's clear that you're not taking care of them properly." "You are not taking my kids. They belong here with me. I'm doing my best." "It's clear you're not doing your best, Mr. Rowan, because if you were, your children wouldn't be so dirty. They've been playing in the garden making mud pies. I just brought them in so I can bath and feed them." "Nevertheless, Mr. Rowan, your children are neglected and they're coming with us." Before Mike could do anything, the police and social workers grabbed the kids and carried them kicking and screaming to their cars. Mike went to court and the judge ordered that all the kids remained in care until they turned 18. However, the kids hated it in the children's home. However, the kids hated it in the children's home they were in, so they set the fire alarms off and ran away. Unfortunately, the police soon found them and took them back to the home. Mike was absolutely heartbroken, but he was determined to prove his innocence and get his kids back. He contacted a solicitor who specialised in family law. When he told his solicitor about what had happened, she was disgusted and she said to him, This is disgusting, and one way or another we'll get your kids back. A few weeks later they went back to court, and Mike's solicitor, Joanne Snow, said to the judge, "Your Honour, these children were taken away wrongfully. They were not neglected. They had been playing in the garden, making mud pies. Just as the social workers and the police arrived, Mr. Owen had just brought them in to feed and bath them. I believe that the children should be returned to their father." Mr. Owen, is there anything you would like to say? Your Honour, I love my children more than anything in the world, and I'd never neglect or harm them. My wife died of breast cancer just a few weeks before social services took them away. Haven't they been through enough? They should be with me and not with strangers, Your Honour. I'm sorry, Mr. Owen, but I've seen the evidence and the photographs, and I believe that your children are severely neglected. Based on this, I rule that the children will remain in care. Excuse me. Based on this, I remain that the children will remain in care until they are 18 years of age. Until that time, you will not attempt to or contact them, and you will not attempt to see them. If you do, you will be arrested and sent to jail. Do you understand me, Mr. Owen? Mike broke down in tears and couldn't speak. When they left the courtroom, his solicitor Joanne said to him, "It's not over yet, Mike. We can appeal to the High Court." Over the next couple of weeks, Joanne prepared the case ready for their day in High Court. However, on the day the judge said, "Why have you come to this court when two judges have already ruled that the children stay in care until they are 18 years old? Mr. Owen's children were taken away unlawfully, Your Honour, just weeks after they lost their mother to breast cancer. They were not abused or neglected in any way, shape or form, Your Honour. Before I rule on this case, I would like to speak to the 4 oldest children, and I want them brought here tomorrow." The next day, the 4 oldest children were taken to court, and the first one to speak to the judge was Rosabella. "Hi there, what's your name?" "My name's Rosabella, and I will be 9 in 2 weeks." "Wow, you're very pretty. I'm going to ask you some very important questions, and I need you to answer them for me as best as you can. Now, when you lived with your daddy, what did you like to do best with him?" "I like it when we play games together and when Daddy bounces on the trampoline with us." "Well, that sounds like fun. Did your daddy ever hurt you or leave you dirty and not bath you?" "No, my daddy would never do that to us. We're kids, and kids always get dirty. Even grown-ups get dirty sometimes, but they don't get taken away." "Okay, sweetheart, you may step down now." Then Mila spoke to the judge. "What is your name and how old are you?" "My name's Mila and I'm nearly 8. Mila, did your daddy ever hurt you or leave you dirty?" "No, my daddy would never do that because he loves me and we love him." "Okay, sweetheart, you can go now." The next one the judge spoke to was Lily. "Hi there, what's your name and how old are you, sweetheart?" "My name's Lily and I'm nearly 7. Lily, what's your favourite thing about Daddy?" "I love that Daddy plays with us and looks after us, especially now that Mummy's gone to live in heaven." "Okay, darling, you can go now." The last one to speak to the judge was Eva. "Well, hi there. What's your name and how old are you?" My name's Evie and I'm almost 7. Can you tell me what you like the most about your daddy? I like the way that Daddy loves me better than the way that Daddy loves me better when I get hurt or upset. I love I like the way that Daddy loves me better when I get hurt or upset. He loves me better. I love it when he reads to me when he reads me bedtime stories at night time. I love the way he plays with us and stays strong for us, now that Mummy's gone to live in heaven. My daddy would never hurt us or leave us dirty. We always get dirty, but Daddy always cleans us up. Okay, sweetheart, you may go now. Right, everyone, I've made my mind up. I want all 8 children returned to their father by the end of tomorrow. Mr. Rowan, I'm sorry for everything you and your children have been through. It was an injustice and you didn't deserve any of it. This court wishes you all the best, all the luck in the world for the future, and I award you £3.5 million. Case closed. All the kids were returned to Mike the following day. They helped each other through their grief and the bad days. The kids thrived both at home and at school. They visited Eva's grave once a week so that the kids and Mike could talk to her and tell her about their week and what they'd been up to. The end. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you're watching on YouTube, please feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook, please feel free to like, share, comment and to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Take care of yourselves, guys. Thanks for watching. Love yous. Bye.